Hello everybody, this is Dilek with Nokta Makro. I'm here today to give you an update on the legend as promised, okay? And then you can actually, you can also ask me questions while I'm online and I'll try to answer some of those as well. But before I give you the details on the updates and the shipping, I would actually like to address some of the concerns, some of the posts that I'm seeing on groups, and I would like to respond to some of those posts or rumors or fake news, whatever you want to call it, okay? Number one, Turkey's economy, it's doing bad. Is Nokta Makro okay? Is Nokta Makro doing financially okay? Is the legend going to be delayed because of the problems in Turkey or because of the devaluation of the Turkish money, blah, blah, blah. Now, yes, it is true that Turkey's economy has been having tough times, especially for the past few months. We have been experiencing very high inflation rates, and yes, the Turkish money has been devalued against the US dollar and euro. And this is all true. However, okay, as Nokta Makro guys, we are standing very strong. We're actually stronger than ever before. We have had a tremendous good year in 2021, and we are still growing, and with the addition of the legend, our growth is just going to continue. And don't forget that Nokta Makro's revenue mostly comes from exports, and we sell in US dollar. I mean, our price list is in US dollar. So of course we're affected by the price increases and all that because our costs have also increased, but we are not, affected to a level where, because some people were scared that we were going to raise the price on the legend. No, we're not after a few pennies, guys, okay? We can tolerate the price increases, cost increases on our end, and we're not going to change the price of the legend, okay? That's number one. Number two is, don't forget that, all these price increases actually don't apply to Nokta Makro only. This is not because of Turkey's economy. The price increases are worldwide. You know that the price of everything is increasing. Energy prices are increasing. There's problems actually in many countries. There's a chip crisis going on. So many things are going on worldwide that every manufacturer, especially if you're an electronic manufacturer, you're getting affected one way or another. Okay, so like recently, for example, our competitor has increased their pricing on their competitor model, the Legends competitor model. So this applies not to only to Nokta Makro, but to all the manufacturers, whether you're in this industry or in many other industries. Now that's number one. Number two, now I also see a lot of like rumors or fake news about the shipment of the legend and why it is delayed. So now I'm gonna clarify this here once and for all. There is a blog which I'm gonna address that blogger separately in a separate video because I don't want to take everybody's time here, but there's a blog called MD Arena that's followed by many people, okay, where on that blog it was said that the shipment of the legend is delayed until May. Now I have seriously no idea where this information is coming from and why this fake information was posted. And in the same post, okay, they're also talking about issues on the legend, okay, like a coil issue or whatever issue. Now let me clarify this. There is no issue with the legend, okay? We could have released this product, okay, 2 months ago. It was ready, okay, back then. But and I thought I've been very honest. As a company, we've been very honest about all about this and what was happening. Okay, so we could have released it in December, but based on the feedback that we got from these initial testers, we believe that it was worth to wait a little bit longer and make these advancements. That's about it. No more speculation, nothing else. Okay, please only believe what Nokta Makro is telling you, and please do not believe anything you read on different pages or groups. Okay, I don't think any company in this industry can be more transparent than this. Okay, so there is no issues with the legend. I don't understand the intent behind all this drama and all this speculation and all these rumors. I believe some of it is to diminish the excitement behind this product, the expectations behind this product, but it's not working. Guys, people who are making up these stories, you're not gonna succeed, okay? Because, now, let me tell you, because we're done with the updates, guys. It's all done, okay? The engineers are done with the updates. Now, let me tell you the plan. Only I believe 4 of the initial testers will be sent new devices, okay? Because these testers are the ones who gave us the best feedbacks, and we built upon those feedbacks and we made advancements on the product. So the units are going back to those testers only, just for them to look at the updates. But we're not making any more updates. Okay, we're done. Now we are now gonna go into production and updating the units, and we're hoping to start shipping some units next week. But please, okay, now I'm gonna make this very clear. So the initial units from this factory should start coming out sometime next week, hopefully, okay? The initial units first will go to the testers of the initial testers of the unit, because we took their units back, so we owe them those units. And the Nomads team, we're only talking about, not of course, not hundreds of products. The initial batch will go to those people. Why Nomads? Let me tell you why. Because the Nomads are the reps of the Nokta Makro brand, and we want them to, play with the unit, learn the unit before the public, so they can actually answer questions of those people who, want to buy a legend and who need to understand what type of a device it is, what it's capable of. And then we are the same week, hopefully. Well, see, I cannot give days at this point, so we're starting next week. If it's end of next week or mid next week, I don't know. Okay, that's too much detail at this point, but I'll keep you updated. We're gonna start the shipments of our distributors. Now, the distributors, when I say distributors, of course we have distributors all over the world. So the availability, guys, in each country will differ, okay? The first country that we're gonna ship is the USA, because we are trying to be fair to all our distributors around the world. The US, and we actually, we're trying to ship the orders as we received them, okay, to be fair. So the first country to get the first shipment will be US. Actually, let me correct it, the first batch, because we're not gonna ship the whole US order at once. We're gonna ship one batch first, and then, then we're gonna continue. Now, I will try to give you updates as we are shipping, as we start shipping. But at this point, it looks like the shipments, the first, units will come out of this factory hopefully sometime next week, okay? And then I'll try to keep you updated, okay? Thank you so much, okay? Let me see if there's any questions. Is the Legend a competitor to the Equinox, or is it a competitor to a future detector? Will the shipments be pro packs? Now let me the question that I just read before that, I don't want to answer that directly because I don't want to talk about my competitors' models. I don't think it's ethical for me to compare it directly to a competitor's model. So I'm going to leave it there. But everybody knows what the Legend is a competitor of. Basically, it's a competitor of every simultaneous multi-frequency detector out there. Let me put it that way, okay? So will the shipments be pro packs? Well, yeah, some of it will be pro packs, some of it will be just the WHP packs without the small coil. It depends on what the distributors ordered, okay? But yes, we will also ship pro packs. How can I order from Ireland? You can contact our UK distributor on that. Go to where to buy section on our website. We'll be able to find the gold, of course. Missing the high frequencies of the gold finder. Well, it does have a 40 kilohertz, which is actually good enough to find gold. Let me put it that way. And who can we get them from? Robert, it depends where you are from. I don't know where you are from, where you're writing from. If you can go to the where to buy section on our website and see our dealer list. Hi Dilex, Canada, I will there. Will there be a gold prospector version of the Legend? I don't know at this point. I mean, because the Legend does have a gold prospecting mode to begin with. So I don't know if we really need to work on a gold prospecting version of the Legend. Did you alter or improve the depth of the ferro check? Well, the engineers did a bunch of updates, but I don't have the details of all the changes right now at this point. You can read the manual. That's just a comment, I believe. Any other questions, guys? Any other questions? Has been more impressive than many of us anticipated. Has anything been done to address the incremental advancements made by that platform over the Equinox? Guys, please don't ask me questions and expect me to comment, okay, on competitors' models. And please, the way I look at it is Nokta Makro is releasing a simultaneous multi-frequency machine at a very, very competitive price, okay? It's going to be all up to the users, the end users, to decide, okay, on its performance and comment on it. Because as the sales and marketing director of the company, of course I'm gonna say the best things about my product, okay? So I don't want you to hear it from me. I want it to come from the actual users of the product. All I know is the Legend will be a legendary product, and it's gonna be probably the best value you can get for a simultaneous multi-frequency detector in the market. That's what my expectation is. Just like the Simplex has become the #1 seller in its price range and really astonished people with its capabilities, I'm expecting that the Legend will do the same, okay? Did you add iron bias to the Legend? Ed, no, we did not add iron bias to the Legend. I explained this before and I'm gonna explain it again, okay? The iron bias is a feature that we intentionally not put there because the iron bias in the hands of like many users, if it's not used correctly, you actually lose a lot of targets with the iron bias setting, okay? And we don't want that, okay? Of course, we do have iron filters in the product, but we don't have an iron bias setting. Now, many professionals, experts, do not use the iron bias setting, okay? You can check with some of the guys out there. They will never use it because they don't want to miss anything. But, however, it's a very easy, setting to incorporate. So what we're going to do is, we're gonna ship the products. Don't forget, we have the Faro check feature, okay? So we want people to first use the Legends, use it for a while. And if the majority of our users still insist on having a, different setting for iron, then yes, we can actually give it with an update. That's not a problem. When are you going to start sending all the units to the USA, Calico specific? Well, the first batch that's going to go to the USA will go to everybody in the USA, actually Canada too, I'm sorry. So the same week, it's going to be the first batch of the USA shipments and Canada, okay? But I cannot give you an exact date for each distributor at this point. Can you comment on the economic issues in Turkey and will it affect the shipping? Gary, I did comment on it in the beginning of the video. So once I'm done here, you can actually rewatch the video. Basically, yes, the economic situation in Turkey has been tough for the past few months. But in a summary, we're standing very strong. It doesn't really affect us. Or accessories from other Nokta Makro models, reusable, waterproof headphones. Yes, waterproof headphones are usable with the Legend. Has there been any testing video released yet for us to view? Frank, yes, there has been some testing videos released some time ago. It's been a while, but what happened is we actually got the testing units back. We recalled them to the factory because, guys, don't forget, the unit has gone through not only software updates but some hardware as well, because we did add new multi-frequency mode in there for the park and the field modes. So we actually got those units back and now they're gonna get new units from us. Greetings from Mexico. Hi, shopping for my Italy. I think you're from Italy. We're gonna give all our distributors approximate shipping dates soon, so be patient, please. Let us start shipping first, and I'll give country-specific updates as we go along. Leaf Stimson, I will. I don't know what that is. When can I get a Legend hat? My Simplex hat is looking rough. You're gonna be getting this. You're going to be getting this, guys, in the packages. More history in the UK. This is going to be a good year with the Legend. Thank you. We were hoping so as well. Plans for a pairable pinpointer. Yes, we do have plans for a pairable pinpointer, but not very soon. But we're working on it. Guys, keep the comments polite. Thank you. Thank you, Gary. Amazing, can't wait. Thank you. We're also very excited. And before I say goodbye, once again, when we'll arrive at Portugal, guys, I cannot really, we're dealing with countries in 6 continents. I cannot right now at this point give you dates for each country. It's just impossible. I don't have such a talent, okay, for me to remember all the orders, but we have huge orders. So let me again say this, guys. The availability will change for each country. Okay, it will depend on when the order was placed by the distributor and how many were ordered, whether we're gonna ship them in 1 batch or 2 batches or 3 batches, because we really do have a very huge amount of pre-order on the Legend from our distributors around the world, and we thank you for that, for your interest, for your trust, for your patience. So the availability will differ. So some end users may get the unit in their hands in March, some people may get it in April, We don't know. And don't forget, the shipping situation in the world is not like before, guys. It really, I mean, after this corona, everything takes so long, okay? Like normally we would ship to US, let's say on an airplane, it would get there in a couple of days, no more. It's not happening. You know, so many things are going on in the world maybe that you're not aware of, that's delaying things. Will the pulse type pair with the Legend? No, unfortunately the Legend uses Bluetooth and the pulse type is not Bluetooth, so they're not compatible. They're not going to pair with each other. Let me see if there is any other questions that I can answer. I guess not. Okay, so this was the update. I hope you know that you're happy. Thank God I could keep my promise and give you this update today. And like I said, please do not believe things you read or things you see. Do not believe speculations. Do not believe anything unless it's coming from Nokta Makro. And just a you know, a quick note to those people out there who called me personally a liar because I said the product was going to ship in December and it didn't. I never, you know, I was very open and honest about it. Yes, the product was going to ship in December and that was the intent. Okay, and we could have shipped it. You can actually contact some of the testers of this product and ask them if we could have shipped it or not. They're all gonna tell you yes, they could have shipped it. You know, it worked fine. It was a good product. It was a very good product. They could have shipped it as is. But we made the decision not to ship it as is and make some advancements. So please, you know, these people who are calling me a liar, you have accomplished nothing. You, by calling me a liar, you're not accomplishing anything. I'm not a liar. I'm actually a very transparent spokesperson of a company, okay? I don't think any other manufacturer communicates as openly as we do, as I do. So you can call me what you want. All I care is the satisfaction of our customers by giving them a good unit in their hand. That's all that matters to Nokta Makro. Okay, I love you guys. Thank you so much. And once we start shipping, you know, I'll give you another update. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye bye.